everyone, this is Disha here and today we are going to make a project in which your computer will predict that how your friends travel to the school, whether he prefer to use the cycle or car or he just walk and travel to school. So for this, you need to do a small survey between your classmates and friends so that we could feed that data to our training model in our computer. So I'll explain it later. Firstly, let's get started with the project. So for this, open the Scratch platform and get started. And you can choose any of the option according to you. At present, I am choosing Try It Now option. Let us create a project named as Journey to School. And let us select here numbers. Why I am selecting number is because my computer is going to recognize the values of the age or distance or etc. questions and numbers. So let's create that values as well. So for me, age is a factor that will affect the traveling to the school of the children, and the other factor that could affect is the distance, and the number of friends also affect the traveling of the students. You can add some more labels. Now I am creating these project and you can see your project on the screen. So click that project and let's go to the training section. Now here I'll add the labels as the options I would prefer, like whether the student is traveling through the car or maybe he chooses to walk or the bicycle. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to add the answers of my survey into this training section. So as I have the sheet of my answers, I'll write down the answers in this training section. So let us add the examples for the car part. Similarly, add to another sections as well. You can add as much as examples you have and try to add different types of data in this so that there is not very similar pattern for the training. So now I have added the examples from my survey data to the training section. Now let us go back to our project and make our model learn these examples. So click here, train new machine learning model. So now you can see a dialog box appear here for testing section. Like if I'll place the age as 5 and the distance as 1 and the, let us suppose, friends as 0. So what my model will predict that this person is going with, this person will travel to, from the car according to my model. Now let us go back to our project because we don't know that this answer is right or not. So what I am going to do is, I am again going to my training section And let us say I can delete any of the block of example so that I know the answer and we will check my computer is predicting right or not. So let us suppose if I could delete this dialog box 854, remember the answer as car and remember the data you are deleting. Now let us test that data. So it was 8, 5 and 4 and the answer should be car if my model is predicting right. Let us check how my model is predicting. So I'll click on the test option. So you can see my model is recognizing correct because my model recognized this example as car, which I deleted from my training section. So according to me, my model had learned very well because I have deleted an answer and then checked for the same process. Now let us revise what we have actually done. So we have created a predictive model. Why it's called predictive model? Because my model is actually predicting the answers that a person can travel either by car or walk or via cycle. So it depends on the age, distance, friends or etc. things. Like if I know the age of a person, I could predict that whether the person has the chances or the probability is with the car or bus or anything else according to my model. So let us now go back to our project and delete some more blocks of examples and we will check again. So now I am deleting, for example, the cycle block and let us remember the data which we are deleting. So 10, 1.1 and 0. And now go back to project and again learn and test and again train new machine learning model. So this my model is trained without that example. So let us test. What was the data was 10, 1.1 and I guess 0. And let us test. So you can see my model is predicting right. So now let us see what we have actually learned with this project. So firstly, we trained our data with the survey or with the examples according to myself. Then we tested our predictive model by deleting some of the examples and training again. So we have finished the predictive model, or we can say we have trained or modified our model such that it could predict more accurately. You can delete and delete more and more blocks of examples and train again your data, your machine learning model for yourself. So I hope you have understand the concept. Try some more creative ideas and make some more predictive model or predictive projects for yourself.